Hey, this is Cameron and welcome to the practice log. Whoa. I don't know if you can tell or not, because actually hearing myself out loud, I don't really tell a difference, but I'm sick. I've been sick for like a couple of days now. So, I just wanted to film this little video to maintain my long-standing relationship with YouTube to show that I am an active account so they don't stop pushing my videos. Because man, they've been good to me. Almost 70,000 subscribers now? Whoa. Do you think I deserve that? Post in the comments, alright? Yeah, so I've been sick. Listen, there's a lot of reaction videos to get to. I see them. I saw Marson has a new video. I'm not dodging it. I swear. I've just been busy. I'm gonna think of something for that. That's coming up. There's a bunch of videos I want to get to, but I don't want my voice to like sound different, even though I don't even know if it sounds different right now, but I don't feel very well is my point. So what have I been doing with all of this sick time? Because, if I were a lesser man, I would maybe lay in bed and rest. No, I've been popping Advils like every couple of hours, and I have been keeping my word on the practice. I said 5 hours. It's been more like 8 hours a day. Like, I've been shedding, like, for real. Like, I haven't shedded like that in a long time. And that's all just in preparation for the App State Festival, and also I'm gonna do that for the rest of the year. I think I'm gonna put, like, everything on my life on hold. Gotta get my 5 hours first. So, anyways, you've stumbled upon a practice log. What even is this? This consists of 3 things. First, there's small talk, which is where I'm gonna talk to you. I might actually have some practice stuff to talk about now, which I feel like it's been a while since I've been there. Second, we're gonna answer some comment questions. I forgot about that part. I need to find a comment question to answer. And third, I'm gonna play something for you. The last thing I played for you was Lob der Trennen. Again, I've been in the shed with that one. Mainly the 4 pieces that I'm competing with, which is that one, the Prelude, the Sonata Giacosa, and the Morel Sonatina Movement 1. I said I would do it. I have fully tabbed out a few of my pieces, like the Sonatina. This is tabbed out with just right-hand fingerings for the whole thing. I've never done that before, and it makes things so much more clear. Honestly, I feel like it's making things almost too clear. Like, I couldn't sleep last night because I was just running my pieces and I could see the Morel Sonatina, like, every finger so clearly. And it's an amazing place to be, but also, like, if you're kind of an obsessive person like I am, it's hard to stop thinking about it because it's so easy to think about now. But ultimately, that's a good thing. It's not when you're sick and trying to rest, but it's fine. So, I've already done 5 hours today. It's, 3:23. I recorded what you're about to hear slightly before this recording right now. Still gonna do another, like, probably 2 or 3 hours today. I have some schoolwork I need to catch up on, but again, like, that stuff is secondary going forward. Schoolwork is secondary. Practice is the most important thing. All you kids, listen up. School is secondary. Practice your guitar. I'm just kidding. Don't do what I do unless you want to end up just like me, in which case, that's what I'm doing. You don't want that. You don't want this life. So, I mean, again, with the practice, the big thing is just tabbing out all the right-hand stuff. Like I said, I've been finding that extremely helpful. Honestly, before I did that, like, looking back on how I used to play my pieces, there was so much left up to chance. Where it's like, will I get the right finger down? Like, I don't know, maybe. But now, at least I know what comes next. So if I miss it, it's like, oh, my hand just, like, misfired. So I've been finding that an hour to 2 hours of my 5 to 8 hour practice routine is being dedicated to just writing out new tabs for stuff I haven't done yet. Yeah, and I'm just gonna do that until I run out of music, which, should be a while. I have like 3 sonatas and a couple of standalones that I'm working on. So we'll talk more about that later. I say we go ahead and get to a comment question, and then we can watch me play guitar, and then we can all go home. Whoa! Am I good, YouTube? Where's my phone? I should be better in a day or so. Reaction videos. All reactions coming out after this, I promise. Okay, the last video I did was a Jacob Collier video, so there's a lot of Jacob Collier comments. Let's see what you guys got. This one's from KCap KCans. Shout out to the fella at work the other day that said his favorite songs currently are the ones he composes from an AI program that builds off prompts he types in. I think we've all probably seen that new Adam Neely AI video. He went over that. There's like a group of people that just prompt AI music, and it's kind of their favorite music to listen to, which makes sense, I guess, because it's like very highly customizable, highly personal music, and I guess you just feel some kind of ownership over it just because you're the one who prompted it, which is funny. And if you asked me a couple of months ago, I feel like I would have said the same thing about playing classical guitar, where it's like, I like playing it, I don't like listening to it though. But I'm actually not going to say that, because I've been listening to a lot of classical guitar, and I've been finding that pretty inspiring, especially for interpretive ideas, which, like, of course I should be doing that, right? But I don't know, it's just like, I've been so focused on school and stuff that I just forgot about like music for a while. No more though. I'm done with that. Music is everything now. Did I have anything to say on the AI thing? I don't know. If someone is susceptible to having their favorite songs ever being AI tunes that they prompted, they probably weren't contributing very much to the musical community that we're all a part of. So like, is it really a loss? I don't know. Not to dismiss the issue or anything, but I remember like when ChatGPT first came out, me and my friends would use it to write chapters of books and like movies and stuff, and we would read those together and laugh. And in doing that, are we taking away like consumer experiences that we could have had from people who actually write TV shows and books and stuff? Probably not, because we weren't doing that stuff anyways, and the only reason why we were doing it is because we get to be the creator with like zero effort, basically. It's the most instant gratification while creating something that resembles art that is available to us at this moment. So I'd say the only consumer experiences that's being like sort of robbed of those people's want for short-term gratification is maybe like casinos or other things like that, because I feel like that's the part of your brain it tickles. It's not the actual creative part. So, you know, I don't care. Shout out to your coworker. Hope he's doing all right. That's Jacob Collier. Pepe Venzula 8422, friend of the channel. Wait a moment. Jacob Collier has won a significant amount of awards. Whoa, so have I, except only one, and it was third place. For playing guitar, though, which is, you know, not bad. A significant amount of awards, like Grammys. That's what Jacob wins. There's no third place in a Grammy. That's just a Grammy nominee, I guess. So he has won a significant amount of awards on arrangements, not on original compositions. Just a thought. Here's another thought for you. So, I don't like that argument. One, that attacks me as a classical guitarist, because I ain't writing original stuff. And when I do, it does not stand up nearly to the works of like the great composers, you know, like Targa and Barrios, and even Bach, even though he didn't write for guitar. Like, I could spend a lifetime playing their music, and I feel like nothing I write could be as smartly conceived as those compositions. Like, you look at things like Capriccio Arabe and like Julia Florida, and it's like, this is a perfect guitar song. It's amazing. Like, you perfectly utilize the instrument to make this full orchestration and like timeless classic tune. I'm not doing that, you know? Like, I'll move around some jazz chords and I'll like shred some scales and arpeggios, but it's not Capriccio Arabe. So any awards that I win, it's not going to be for my own compositions, I'll tell you that. It's going to be for playing other people's compositions. Should that be something to look down on? I don't think so, because like, what is the source material that Jacob's really taking from? It's like a chord progression and a melody. And then all the music on top of that is his idea, his interpretation and reharmonization and whatever other jazz words you want to use to describe whatever he does. He's adding a lot of stuff, is my point. I feel like what he's drawing from for that source material, it's kind of just, again, the skeleton of it. It's not really like that important. Sure, he could have written something original and done his style of music, but like, that's not really the art form, you know? I might be speaking a little out of turn here, but I feel like in a lot of musical cultures, taking some sort of source material and then building upon it, be it with like counterpoint. Like, what do you do for counterpoint? You use a cantus firmus. What are those? They're like plain chant, you know, stuff that's been around for a long time, and then you harmonize it, and then you use it for your mass or whatever. And Jacob Collier's different from that, obviously. I feel like he's kind of continuing the tradition of like big band jazz arrangers. Like, the only one I can name right now is Duke Ellington. That's all I got. But typically, they would take songs from the American songbook, and then they would arrange them in their style, and then that's like their voice. They're taking standard tunes, and like, you don't have to write your own tunes just to arrange them, because the point of it is not the tune. You're adding your own stuff to it via the arrangement. And that's what Jacob does. It's an art form. Just to add some more deliriously conceived metaphors, like, say an artist, are they less of an artist because they didn't make the paper that they draw on? It's like, come on, like, you have to make everything from scratch now. You have your tools, you have your cantus firmus, you have your jazz standard, and you do your art on top of it. And Jacob Collier has been recognized for his art because he makes some dope freaking arrangements, because that is his art form and he's good at it. We don't always have to be a singer-songwriter making original lyrics and like original chord progressions, because that's not the only way to tell a story. And again, that's something that I hear all the time when it comes to classical guitarists. Oh, you're just playing covers, it's not originals. You're not really like doing whatever I think music should be. It's just the art form, and there's a lot of ways to express yourself. And I know that that's rich coming from me, because I spend most of my time like basically being that commenter, which is like, oh, you're not doing the thing that I think you should do. But, you know, This is a practice log, and we're going to be a little more serious here. Obviously, express yourself however you want, with whatever art form you want, and that's cool. But I would implore you to try to do it at the highest level that you possibly can, and try to keep pushing for more, and never just kind of be content with what you have. Just to bring it back to the new right-hand document fingering thing that I'm doing, I think that there's been a shift in my mindset with the music that I work on. Because I think before, how I used to look at, like, the Preludes 997, for example, I would figure out fingerings, and then I would memorize them, and then I want to just lock them into place, like keep them as a save state in a video game almost, so I can always go back to it. And changing it is work. Changing it is hard. Changing it is almost like not an option. I'd rather not change it ever. But that's not how great art is conceived. You don't have something just locked in place forever. If you want the piece you play to be truly great, you have to constantly refine it over years and years. You can't just figure it out once and then keep it like that forever. So you have to be open to allowing fingerings to change and allowing dynamics to change and stuff, and having this right-hand document so I can actually change it physically. So whenever I am reading it now, I'm usually looking at the document without the notes, just because I have the pieces memorized. I'm reminded to start practicing that new fingering, and thus further refining the piece. Like, that really is how I've been approaching music for so long. Just figure it out and then lock it in place, and now you have it forever. Don't ever change it. Just keep practicing it like that. But I'm finding now it's just so counterintuitive to how you should refine your art. Like, it should be constantly changing. All right, I think that's enough answering questions today. Sorry if that was, like, insane, but, you know, reaction videos coming out soon. I'm sure those will be weird, too. So, you're gonna hear Lobe de Trennen, and it has new fingerings in it, and, like, fingerings I changed yesterday, you know? And since the last time you've heard this, I've probably practiced guitar at, like, 25 or 30 hours over 4 or 5 days or so. It's all I've been doing, and it's all I can think about right now. All right. Let's roll Lobe de Trennen. Whoa! Hey, pretty good, right? Yeah, it's better. The second half of that, I have all the fingerings written out. I'm going to do it for the first half as well, the slower, easier part, because I should never, ever miss a note in that. Never. Even when I'm super nervous, that should always come out clearly. And something else I'll say too, I feel like even in that recording that you heard there, I'm kind of hoping and praying that I play it well. I'm not really like making that piece my own and like doing exactly what I want. It's more like hope my hands do okay here. And something that I'm going to think about in this piece in particular, because I feel like I have it really under my fingers, is trying to trust myself more and getting to a place where I'm guiding it and not sort of letting the piece guide me, because that's how it feels right now. Hey, all right. Was this a funny one? Did I crack any jokes? Did I do some wacky editing? I sure hope so, because I feel like I just kind of taught a guitar lesson. It's even at the 30-minute mark, at least for me. But, again, I'm sick. I'll be better in a day or so, and I'm going to bang out some reactions. You'll see. Marcin, I see you. I see you playing a classical guitar. I'm going to look at that, just not right now, because I want to be in tip-top shape for that. Let's go ahead and wrap this one up here. Of course, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Head on down over to Rootins Delight. Hey, send me an email if you want guitar lessons, even though I'm not offering them. Don't ask right now. But I will at some point. I just can't right now. I'm gonna go finish a project that is actually overdue, and then I have another project again that's overdue, and I'm gonna be thinking about how I want to be playing guitar the whole time, and then I'm gonna play more guitar. I'm gonna try to get 8 hours today. You know, just a third of the day gone right there. So yeah, you know, think about what I said here. Just think about it. And I hope you're practicing. You should practice more. I can't wait to not be sick. I hate being sick because it just slows me down so much. I don't know if I could not practice right now. Like, especially with the mindset that I have. Like, I don't think anything can stop me. Just take more Advil. You'll be fine. Shut up. Shut up and practice. You're not good enough to freaking rest yet. Alright, well, I'll see you in the next one.